and welcome to the Lean Girl YouTube channel. Today we are making Lean Girl protein yogurt bark. Not the bark like a dog, or the bark from a tree. No, it is yogurt bark. Delicious protein Lean Girl yogurt bark. That is the most perfect summer dessert you girls are going to be obsessed with. It is so easy to make. You can just take whatever's in your fridge and basically throw it into yogurt bark, and kabam, you are going to have a delicious high protein dessert that you are going to love. My nose is always itchy. Okay, and before we get started, if you haven't yet done it, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, support your lady, please. So I can bring you more Lean Girl recipes, hacks, workouts, all of the good stuff that I know you girls want. So do the thing, and then also don't forget that you can find this recipe plus all of my others, which is now probably over 200 recipes that are all Lean Girl approved, high protein, low calorie, that are going to help you get to those lean body goals and help you plan all of your meals that are fit for fat loss. So today, here we go with a new recipe, Lean Girl high protein yogurt bark. We are going to be starting off with some low fat plain yogurt. You can also use Greek, however, I ran out of Greek, so I'm going to be using this plain low fat yogurt from Woolworths. And I'm going to be starting off, my nose is really killing me today. I'm going to be starting off with 300 grams of this plain yogurt. So we are going to weigh out 300 grams with our trusty scale. Tiny bit more. Okay, there we go. Starting off with our yogurt. And of course, this is going to be a high protein dish. So what do we want to do? We want to add some protein powder. Now, today I'm going to be using my MetaLab vanilla. This is the vanilla bean flavor. I do have a discount code for you guys, Lean Girl 15, to get your hands on some of the best tasting protein powder in South Africa. Guys, I don't tell lies. Once you've tasted it, you will never go back. It's so good. Alright, so we are going to add a scoop and a half. We want this to be really high, nice and high in protein. Whatever protein powder you have, make sure it just tastes good. And one serving is around 30 grams, guys. So we want to be adding 45 grams, which is a scoop and a half. All right, now I want this to be super sweet because girl got a sweet tooth. I'm actually going to pop that over there for now. And so I'm also going to be adding 3 sachets of sweetener. The plain yogurt has obviously got no sweetness to it at all. So the protein powder is nice and sweet, but we want a bit of extra sweetness too. All right, now you want to give this a good stir. Okay, now I want you to grab just a dish that can basically go into the freezer. Now, I earlier thought that I was going to do it on my baking dish, and then I was like, Ange, that's not going to go in your freezer, darling. So I've just got a normal baking dish here that is as flat as possible, and I've covered it with some foil so that our yogurt bark does not stick. So what you basically want to do is you just want to pour on your delicious thick yogurt protein mixture, and you want to get it all the way to the edges. And you can obviously decide on how thick or thin you want this yogurt bark to be, because we are going to be freezing it, so it doesn't really matter. By the way, this tastes like that's basically my icing recipe. Don't worry, only Galan and I are going to eat this. I'm like licking the spoons, licking the walls. Okay, so you want to spread this out onto your tray. Okay, now we want it to look beautiful. So I'm also going to be taking some strawberry yogurt. This is the normal full fat strawberry yogurt from Woolworths again. And this is just going to give us some really beautiful color. So I'm going to use about half of this container. And you kind of just want to plop it around, and then we will give it a nice little mix. So we're just looking for the colors here, folks. And of course, We all love the flavour, strawberry flavors. So let me actually just grab a stick. Or you can just use the back of the spoon because Lord only knows where all my sticks are. And so what you want to do is you kind of just want to give it a little swirl so we get the pink all in between. What? I feel like I'm doing art. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead with our toppings. So I'm doing quite a bit of fruit. I'm doing some strawberries, which I've just cut up. And you can now just go ahead and decorate and place them however you like. You want to keep the pieces kind of small because you don't want it to just like fall through and like weigh everything down. But you just can spread these beautiful, looks like jewels, strawberries, and make sure that you don't have any pieces that don't have the strawberry. Voila. Okay, now I'm also going to be adding a little bit of blueberries, so just a handful here and there. Pop them around. Some big ones. Yeah. You really don't need that many. And then, just to be fun, I decided that we'll do a little bit of a drizzle over everything. So I'm going to be taking some almond butter. This is by the Nut Butter Mafia. Let me use this little teaspoon, saving all the... So I'm just going to take, honestly, 1 teaspoon of nut butter. And I'm going to add it to my little bowl over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Walden's Farm syrup. You can also use a skinny syrup, any sugar-free syrup that you can get your little hands on. And then pour it in with your nut butter. And then we are basically going to do a beautiful little drizzle over this yogurt bark so that we just have some wonderful peanut butter syrupy flavor that is going to be coming through. And it just makes it look extra beautiful too. So as I said, you can really go to town, whatever your little heart desires. You could add chocolate chips into here, white chocolate chips, you could add some granola on, basically anything you like. But I mean, how flippin' beautiful does this look? Really that easy. Now I'm going to pop this into the freezer for about 4 to 6 hours. It does take a while, so if you want to have this for your evening dessert, make it in the morning or make it the day before. And when this is frozen, I will show you guys how fabulous this is. Okay, so our yogurt bark has been in the freezer for a good few hours. I'm in a different outfit because I've actually been gym back, and now I'm ready for some yogurt bark. So what you want to do is you want to kind of try and cut it, and you can get a little bit creative here. So you can kind of do it in nice chunks so that they aren't all even, to make them look really beautiful. That it's frozen enough there. Galanda's taking long to record me, so we'll blame him if all the pieces are not as great. And by the way, I'll put the exact calorie and macro breakdown up at the end so you guys can see exactly what you're getting yourself into, because you're going to be addicted. Luckily, the calories are nice and low, so that means that we can eat a good lot of it.
How long do they have to eat it before it becomes...
well, you basically need to keep it in the freezer. So you can't take it out, which means at least you'll have to go back and forth to the freezer, which will kind of be like exercise.
So you put this into a Tupperware and you just
put it in, exactly, you put it into the Tupperware. You can actually break it off. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little taste test for you guys. It's gonna be good, I can tell you that for sure. It tastes like ice cream, basically, but it's yogurt and protein. And that peanut butter, Galan's dying to taste a piece. I'll give you a piece of fruit there. How good, babe? Hey? I'm really happy with this, guys. I cannot wait to see I always talk my mouth full. People shout at me. I'm sorry. I'm cold. I'm gonna get brain freeze. But guys, this is so tasty. I'm so excited for you to try this one. And it's basically pure protein and fruit. I mean, we are seriously winning. And this is the perfect summer dessert. Cream it in the freezer. Take out a few shards. And Bob is your uncle. So I'll be adding this one, as with all my other recipes, to the Lean Girl Kitchen Coach. And I cannot wait to see your own flavor combos on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me and tag me there. That's the Lean Girl in all of your delicious Lean Girl creations. I love you all so much, and I hope that this delicious summer Lean Girl protein bark, so corny. I hope that this delicious Lean Girl protein bark helps you get a little bit closer to those lean body goals. Enjoy. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. It's not Rona, I promise you. It's all the allergies. All of a sudden, I don't know what's happened the last week, but I just cannot stop sneezing. But I'm not sick, I promise.